Hey you guys, so this is kind of a different video. I thought I would share some music that I enjoy listening to, music that I really enjoy. This is not for necessarily to test your system for ultimate, blah blah. Now I'm gonna grab some records that I have here off outside view here, and I just want to share them with you, why I love them, and why I feel you should try them out. Now, you can have it on CD, you can have it on lossless, you can have it on any way you want it. So I'm not promoting the vinyl as you should have this on vinyl. It's just easier to show you the record and how I feel about it. So here I go. I'm going to grab the first one. I'll be right back. You probably see me on the screen anyway. That is definitely this one. This is a fantastic album. This is Supertramp, Breakfast in America. I think this is an original one because I have this one for a long time. Yeah, 1979. So this is a great, great album. Roger Hodgson, of course, has a very unique voice, very high up there. Every song on this album is great. Gone Hollywood, The Logical Song, Goodbye Strangers, Breakfast in America, Oh Darling, Take the Long Way Home, Lord It's Mine, Just Another Nervous Wreck, Casual Conversations, Child of Vision. So this is an album. My dad was a ginormous fan. He went to their last concert. My dad's no longer amongst us. So it is kind of special to me too on a childhood level. But I would say that this is an album you guys should listen to. If you're depressed, if you feel like shit for a day, this album for me just perks me right up, brings back good memories. Supertramp should be on that list. Now, this is also a very important and great album. I had to get used to this a little bit, but you guys know which one this is. The Alan Parsons Project, Eye in the Sky. This album is phenomenal. Of course, Alan Parsons, who also engineered The Dark Side of the Moon, is a phenomenal artist in every sense of the way. The way that the album starts, from beginning to end, yet another album that I can listen to from front to back. And there's not many of them. There's always, when you have albums that you listen to, there's only a couple songs you like. This is one of those, if you listen to the first time, the second time, it just keeps getting better and better and better. Side one, it has serious instrumental, Eye of the Sky, Children of the Moon, Gemini, Silent Night. Then side two, We're Gonna Get Your Fingers Burned, Psychobabble, Mama Gamma. That's actually a pretty good track, Mama Gamma. Step by Step, Old and Wise, which is such a goosebumps just thinking about it. Old and Wise is one of my favorite songs on this album by far. And I think you guys kind of have to agree. This is one of those albums, again, not promoting the vinyl for anyone who hooks in right now, but just showing it to you that this is an album you should listen to. Phenomenal album. Now we're going into a whole different direction here, and this is going to be really weird. This here is an album, it's not for everybody. It's The Art of Noise. And it is The Art of Noise. This was a band in the 80s. I think it was Ann Dudley as well. And it had a very famous song in here. Pernomia, hope that's right. They were very quirky, man. These guys, I would say, were on the forefront of instrumental sounding tracks. Like, they used all kinds of things. Synthesizers, vocalizations, sampling, that type of stuff. A lot of people, I think one of their most famous songs is not on this album, is The Age of Love. Was it The Age of Love? Something like that. This is a quirky album. This is for people that like synthesizer music, and I'm a huge, huge fan of cheesy synthesizer music. If you have never heard this album before, you're going to be in for a treat. It's also very awkward, so I'm warning you beforehand. The Art of Noise, Invisible Silence is a great album. They have another album called Daft. It's also really freaking good, but that's one of them, guys. This is definitely a good one. Now here we're going for a real classic that some of you older people probably still remember. Became famous because of the Exorcist movie, Mike Oldfield, Tubular Bells. This is as you can tell, now you're getting into my realm of sound. I'm very into synthesizer, older ambient type of sound. This is gold. This album is gold. This album made Virgin Records what they are today. Without this, Virgin Records wouldn't even exist. Mike Oldfield, introvert, LSD riddled young man, played every instrument himself on this album. There's even some chord mistakes in this. You can hear it on the guitar. Sometimes he misses a note, but they didn't have enough money to re-record this album. It's a phenomenal album. It's only 2 parts. There was side 1 and a side 2, and then just to reflect for people who don't know who Mike Oldfield is, and what he plays on this album, and it says here in the instrumentals, and it's a lot, guys. On side 1, Mike Oldfield plays grand piano, glockenspiel, Farfisa organ, bass guitar, electric guitar, speed guitar, tape motor driven amplifier, organ chord, mandolin-like guitar, fuzz guitars, assorted percussion, acoustic guitar, flagellate, I don't even know what that is, honky tonk, organ, tubular bells, etc. It keeps going. Must have, must listen if you're into ambient, and if you're into this. If you have seen The Exorcist, you already know the theme song. That's where this album comes in. 1973, you guys. Phenomenal album. Must have. Like, again, this is something you should listen to. If you're not into the ambient stuff, don't worry about it then. Now, I have a album here that's a little bit less known from him, I think. Is Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble, The Sky is Crying. And I know a lot of people go for Texas Flood. That's their, that is their whatever more famous album. Now, there's a track on here, The Chitlins con Carne. One of the best tracks I've ever heard him play, by far. This album in its entirety is pretty good. I think his original, that's Texas Flood, right? Texas Flood is an overall better album. But Chitlins con Carne is a track that I believe is Stevie Ray Vaughan's absolute top track. This is a great freaking album to listen to. It's definitely in Stevie Ray Vaughan, style. It's got a little bit of wild shit going on, but also, typical guitar sounds that he makes. It's a great album. It's an album I haven't seen much. Most people go for his standard, top album as the Stevie Ray Vaughan sound. Here, you get the same thing, and then some. It's a really good album in its entirety. So there you have 5 albums that I wanted to just share with you guys. I want to make more of these videos. There's more albums I want to share with y'all. If you guys have some music to share, please let me know. Sorry that I mispronounced some of this stuff. I'm still European. There's certain names I see and the names of tracks and instruments. I'm going, what the hell is that? But that's so far 5 of them that I've shared now. So a little bit of ambient, a little bit of rock, and I'm definitely want to share some more with you guys that I really love sharing with you. I am very heavily in ambient, chill out music. Synthesizer music is my vibe. So the next video I'm going to make another one if this is becoming a little bit of a success. And I definitely want to share another 5 albums with you guys. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing and caring. See you in the next video.